1 year after the Biden administration passed the biggest climate change investment in U.S. history, the state of North Carolina is experiencing a green energy boom. Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young takes us to two companies planning to expand.
Some walking trails lead to a summit, others to a dense forest. This one in Kings Mountain passes right by an abandoned lithium mine.
This mine originally opened in the late 1930s, and it was actually a part of the Manhattan Project.
After more than 40 years of collecting rainwater, Albemarle Corporation, the world's largest lithium producer, is hoping to revive it.
The first order of business for us is to dewater this pit, and we're hoping that that will start soon.
Lithium is a key component in the batteries used to power electric vehicles. It is believed that under this pond is one of the largest hard rock lithium deposits in the country.
People don't realize how much lithium is around you on a daily basis.
Albemarle is not the only North Carolina-based company looking to expand or ramp up operations. Livent, a lithium manufacturing company out of Bessemer City, says it plans to double its capacity to keep up with ongoing demand.
We're going to invest in America.
Last year, the Biden administration passed the biggest climate change investment in U.S. history, the Inflation Reduction Act, or IRA. Its key goals are to invest in the electric vehicle industry and expand manufacturing on American soil.
The evolution of the electric vehicle industry requires a lot of investments in the United States.
Get environmental benefits and get ahead of other competitors like China and Europe on these clean energy technologies were key components of their goals.
But there is a road bump. Contenders for the 2024 Republican nomination have spoken out against the IRA and EV industry as a whole. While there are concerns over the IRA's future, political experts say the majority of companies benefiting from incentives are located in Republican-dominated towns.
You know, Republicans have to weigh perhaps their philosophy of government shouldn't subsidize business and their desire to punish Democrats and environmental policies with the fact that it's their voters who are going to benefit from these jobs.
The IRA is estimated to invest more than $20 billion in clean energy tax incentives in North Carolina. Reporting in Charlotte, Taylor Young, Queen City News.